Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a create a sim for the Whimsy Stories challenge. I am doing the extended version of this challenge, which adds, it does add more generations. It adds more generations than the original and adds more goals for each generation also. So, a little bit more about this sim that we're making. She is going to be our founder, which is the first generation. So she has to have the master maker aspiration. Her traits are loves outdoors, freegan, and then we got to pick any other trait. And the focus skills that she has to do are fabrication, handiness, and wellness. And so her goals, there are a lot of them. We have to have at least 3 tattoos, rarely wear makeup, and dress as casually as possible at all times. Start in an empty lot in Willow Creek or Windenburg and reduce money to 0. Be self-employed with the Freelance SIMply Crafted career. You must build and live in a suburban-style micro home for your entire life. You can upgrade to a tiny home upon aging into an adulthood, and your house has to be filled with plants. You have to foster a healthy garden on your lot. You have to find love while homeless and marry. You have to name all your children after nature. You have to master all the skills that I said before and complete your aspiration. So I've played this challenge before on Twitch, but not the extended version. I only did the normal version and I finished Generation 1. And then I kind of gave up on it, but it was really fun. So I'm excited to do like the extended version of it. And I think it would be more fun to do on YouTube because I can set up more storylines than I could on a stream. But yeah, so that's the Whimsy Stories challenge that we're going to be doing. But other than that, like, some updates about my life, honestly. Like, it's finals week right now. I recorded this Create a Sim forever ago, but right now it's finals week. I had 2 finals today. And then I'm a film major, so I don't have, like, real finals, but I have a lot of projects. And I have a project that is due on Wednesday, which is 2 days from now at noon. I haven't started it, and I'm kind of stressing about it low-key, but we're just gonna keep on chugging along. But yeah. And then another really funny story is actually I had to replace my entire mods folder right before I recorded this Create a Sim because the Crystal Creations pack came out and it broke every single one of my mods. And I updated the usual ones, but something was just so incredibly broken that it couldn't be fixed. It was beyond repair. So I just deleted my entire mods folder and slowly but surely got as much as I could back. So that was fun. That was so much fun. And it definitely did not cause me any stress. I spent my entire spring break re-downloading my mods folder so I can play The Sims. It was fine, I'm over it now. But yeah. Anyways. So, back to my finals week. I had I'm putting finals in quotation marks because they weren't actual finals. They were culminating experiences, as my school calls it. Which basically is like, oh, we had class, basically. And like we did something. Like my first one was a script writing class. And so basically what we did was, I forget what it was even called. But we basically just, like, reviewed someone else in the class's script, and then you got to leave. So, like, I left pretty early on because I finished really fast. And then in my second class it was film theories. So we just talked about, like, all the theorists that we covered over the semester in relation to a movie that we had to watch. And don't tell my professor this, but I did not watch the movie. I didn't watch it. I didn't touch it. Actually, that's a lie. I did try to watch it last night, and then I was just so utterly confused. I was like, no. And then we were supposed to participate for points. I did not participate. And then, like, I was the last one. Because, like, the professor was keeping track. And he was like, do you have anything to add? And I was like, I don't know. I just felt... And then I was like, I don't know. And I was, like, on the verge of tears. No joke. On the verge of tears because I didn't watch the movie. And I didn't think that he'd just call me out like that. So I was, like, I got really scared. I was like, oh, I don't really know. It was kind of embarrassing. I didn't actually cry though. No worries. I didn't actually cry. It was just a little unfortunate for me. But yeah. And then tomorrow I have no finals. Well, Tuesday. Today was Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I have no finals, but I need to write an entire paper and I need to finish a whole project. So that's what I'm going to be spending my day doing. And then Wednesday, I don't have a final until 4 p.m. And then afterwards is like the showcase for the film, for all the film projects and everything. That's the showcase is on Wednesday night after my final. And then Thursday, I have a final in the morning at 10 to 11:50. And then I get to go home finally. I am so excited because I have not had the best experience with my roommates this year. And I'm going to talk about it. I don't care. I'm not naming names. I'm going to talk about it. So, first things first is that we moved in. Everything was great. Like, we all got along and everything. Like, I was actually really good friends with my roommates for most of the year. And we were going to live together next year and everything. And then one of my roommates, her mom kept staying over. Like, not just for like a night. Like, her mom was staying over for, like, full weekends, like, long weekends, like, Thursday to Monday. I was like, oh. And my roommate did not tell us when her mom was coming. It was just, like, you woke up, you left your room, because we live in, like, it's still a dorm, but it's an apartment, so we each have our own bedrooms, and then we share a bathroom with one other person. There's 4 of us in total. And so I just wake up, walk out of my room to, go use the bathroom in the morning. And there she is. There's just this middle-aged woman sitting at my kitchen table. And I'm like, what? And it was absolutely insane. Utterly insane. So I couldn't stand it anymore. And I was like, I can't live with you again next year. Like, I'm not living with you next year anymore. I'm going to live with someone else. But what happened was, I'm living off campus next year in an apartment. And this apartment, like, place, they have different lease start dates. So, like, my lease starts on August 15th. But my friend that I was like, oh, I'm just going to live with her, like, we're at the same place already, hers started August 1st. And so, the only way that I would be able to live with her is if I found someone whose lease started on August 1st that would switch leases with me so that they would move in on August 15th. It was insane. And to end it out, I didn't find anyone. So then I was like, whatever. Maybe it won't be as bad next year. Like, having an actual apartment, maybe it won't be as bad. Maybe her mom won't actually stay over anymore. So I was like, okay, I like texted the people I was living with. I was like, I can't find anyone to switch leases, so I'm just going to stick with you guys. And then I find out Monday morning. See, they told me that they were meeting some people to room with, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then that night I texted and I was like, I can't find anyone, I'm just going to stick with you. And then Monday morning, so this is like a whole like 3 days later, Monday morning, I go call the place that I'm going to be living at, being like, to see if there's any other options. And they're like, oh, no, they have different roommates now. I was like, oh. So then I texted these girls, and I was like, thanks for the heads up. Like, and then we just got in this big fight about it, and it hasn't been the same since. But I'm so excited to move out finally and not have to live with them anymore, because then it just kept getting worse. Dirty dishes sitting in the sink for days on end with food on them. I wouldn't mind if the dishes were like rinsed off and there was nothing on them, but no, there was like full food on them, like milk and bowls, and I was like, no, absolutely not. We don't have a dishwasher. And then one of them got a boyfriend, and she brought said boyfriend over without warning. Can you see where I'm going with this? She doesn't give warnings. She does not give warnings when people are coming over. And so I sent a text, and I'm like, hey, can we just let everyone know when we're having boys over? It's just like, like, I didn't want to like walk out of my room like half naked or something and there just be a guy sitting on my couch. I feel like it's not too much of an ask. I'm not saying don't have him over. I'm saying tell me first. And then she ignored me. She ignored me, and then we had to get the RA involved. And then things got better, and then her family comes to visit again. This was like a couple weeks ago. She told us her family was coming to visit, said her family and boyfriend were coming over, and then I'm in my room, and I hear a dog bark. I hear a dog. We don't have a dog. And I walk out of my room to go use the bathroom, and there's a dog. And I was like, oh my god. Like, unless your boyfriend is a dog, you did not tell us a dog was coming here. And I was like, that's my breaking point. Like, I can't do that anymore. So, I literally have 3 more days of living with her, and then everything will be fine, and I'll have better roommates next year, and everything will be great. So anyways, back to our sim here. I'm doing her athletic wear now, and I tend to do, I do 5 outfits usually for every day. I try to do 5 outfits for my sims all the time, like every single category. I try to do all 5 outfits, but sometimes I get lazy and I only do 3, or sometimes I only do 1. Like, usually for hot and cold weather wear, I get late, because it's at the end, I get lazy and I only do 1 outfit. So, we'll see what I do, because I honestly don't remember. It's been weeks. Like, I made this sim in March, and it's the end of April now. So fun. But honestly, her outfits are so cute. Wait, I'm like looking at them. I kind of snapped. Kind of ate and left no crumbs. Kind of fun. Anyways. So, let me read the like little premise of this generation. Your story begins as most stories do, with endurance. You're homeless. You've gotten out into the world with nothing but a tent and a dream. As a child, you never had somewhere to call home. You were bounced from place to place, always dreaming of a home to call your own, a sweet suburban life complete with a family of your own. Since childhood, you have longed for a life of normalcy. You are tired of everything around you being turbulent and broken, so you search for joy in the mundane. Life is lonely at first, but fortunately you find love with another homeless sim. Though the two of you have little to nothing, it feels like absolutely everything with your partner by your side. You are a carefree, nature-loving, naive dreamer. Some may call you a hippie, but you just call yourself happy. From the ground up, you create. You make candles, fabricate your own furniture, and search dumpsters to make it by day. Eventually, you have a home of your own, built with your own 2 hands. A tiny home, but a home nonetheless. Oh my goodness. You've done it. Your dream is finally realized. You will stay in this small, comfy, shoebox-sized home for the rest of your life, making a living by growing in your garden, raising your children, and selling the things you make at the local markets. It's a meager life, but it's everything you've ever wanted. So isn't that so cute? Oh my goodness. But yeah, this challenge, the original is by Caterade. I think that's how you say it, the original. And then this expanded version, who is this by? Lisa Blur. I'll put it in the description for sure. But yeah, that's who the challenge is by. And there are 30 generations. I don't know if we're gonna do all of them. I want to. That might just take forever, but I want to. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't know really what else to talk about, but yeah. So, okay, we're at our party wear now, which makes me think that I've been doing all 5 outfits recently. We'll see if I continue on. We're trying to go for quite a casual style, which I'm seeing it. This is not really a style that I, like, have my Sims wear very often, so I'm really experimenting here. I think it's really cute. I think her outfits are really cute. We'll obviously see them all at the end, one by one. But yeah, we're on to swimwear now, and we're doing great. This sim, when I was originally making her, I was just randomizing. So like I randomized like the number for like her skin tone. So there's like the warm, neutral, and cool skin tones, and I was like 1, 2, or 3, and then I did by row. So I'm pretty sure we ended up with a cool skin tone. And then I did the same for eyes and hair color. So it was pretty fun. I don't really remember much about this sim because, like I said, it's been almost 2 months since I made this sim, and I'm just now recording this voiceover for it. Apologies, everyone. Apologies. I promise to do better. I've just been really busy with school. I'm sorry. But now it's finals week. Like, I am done after Thursday, and I can somewhat focus on the Sims more. Like, that's a lie. I do, in fact, have more school to do over the summer because I'm taking summer classes. And get this, I'm taking astronomy and college algebra. Who let me do that? Who let me do both of those at the same time? They are... Well, math is obviously math heavy, and astronomy is math heavy. I'm basically taking 2 math classes over the summer and working. So who knows how my schedule's gonna be. I'm hoping that I will have, time to put out like at least 1 episode a week. I'm gonna try, like, once this episode's posted, who knows when it's gonna be posted. Honestly, yeah, who knows. But I'm gonna try and post this challenge once a week. Whether it be like actual gameplay, or maybe we're making over some Sims that we've met, who knows. But the next episode, we'll do just like a little intro on our sim, like, not on our sim, because I just went over that here, but we'll do like a little kind of like setup episode, Why am I pausing for so long? My goodness. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go now, so enjoy the rest of the Create a Sim. I will see you guys next week for the first episode. Bye, everybody!